They say the truth hurts, so I lied to you. Yes, I lied to you. I love the blues.
Y'all move your feet now. Come on now.
Come on, man. Open the door. It's me.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I finally got to see Sinners this week, and I gotta tell you, as a filmmaker, this movie's got it going on. Tone, language, camera, pacing, ensemble, it's on point. Now, quick heads up. I'm not going to go over the film beat by beat, but I am going to talk about some major reveals. So if you haven't seen the film yet, bookmark this, go check it out, come back, and let's compare notes. All right, let's get to it. Sinners was written and directed by Ryan Coogler and is a Southern Gothic period set story with heavy musical DNA, set in 1932 Mississippi Delta. Now I gotta tell you, I'm not a horror guy. I don't go chasing horror stories. But this isn't a horror story in the classic jump scare sense. It's more historical myth versus human pressure cooker.
I say I'd have been up the country.
The setup is clean. Twin brothers, Smoke and Stack, both played by Michael B. Jordan, are World War I veterans and former Chicago bootleggers. They return home to the Delta with money in their pocket and a plan. Buy a rundown mill, turn it into a jute joint. Fresh start, new rules. This scene sets the tone because the twins make it very clear they are not asking for permission to exist.
But someday, baby, you ain't gonna worry.
The opening is strong. It starts with Sammy driving up to a black church in a very nice car, bloodied, walking in on the middle of service. The people are horrified. And you're thinking, did he kill someone? Is he possessed? Is he running from something? Is he in danger? And then the movie cuts to one day earlier. Now that's brilliant because now the entire film becomes a ticking clock. You're watching every movement wondering, what's the domino that starts this collapse?
Whoa, boy, for the pack some
Black
time.
men who came home from World War I came home with a different worldview and a knowledge of firearms. They were letting people know they were not willing to play by the old rules anymore.
Hey, brother. Be careful. I will.
You feel this in Smoke and Stack. They're not playing nice. They're letting you know we're going to build something and we're going to defend it. And then you've got the sharecropper symbolism. If you've never looked into what that system really was, the visual imagery might hit you less. Sammy picking cotton before sunrise. No overseer in sight. Still, you get the gist of the story. Labor, control, a life mapped out for him. Sammy's secret missing from under the bed is such strong symbolism. Because if you know anything about the Delta blues history, you know that the film is playing with the idea of the blues being the devil's music to God-fearing folk, and the crossroads myth. Now this is where the movie gets deep because it's not just church versus music, it's freedom versus safety. And once you choose that path, you can't fully go back. The twins' Chicago story adds another layer. The Great Migration. So many families left the Jim Crow South for cities like Chicago and New York for a better life, but racism didn't vanish, it just changed forms. And musically, the blues got electrified. That becomes the sound that most people hear in their head when they think of the blues. So when Smoke and Stack come back, it's like two worlds colliding. The old South versus the hard-earned North. Now this is where the film's craftsmanship really shows.
Oh, we heard tale of a party.
It introduces what looks like a separate storyline. A white man with burnt skin asking for help from a racist white couple. Because the film is grounded in time period realism, you don't really clock what you're being set up for. That tonal shift is hard to pull off, but Sinners pulls it off nicely. On another note, I appreciated the film weaving in other minority communities, especially the Chinese family. Watching the mother code switch between the white customers and the twins was one of those details that lets you know that the filmmakers did their homework. It builds a world without stopping the film to explain itself. And by the end, I felt for pretty much everyone. No one gets away clean.
Hey, get up there, will you? Well, look here, boy.
And then the film comes full circle, back to Sammy and that crossroads energy. It lands. And Buddy Guy's appearance as the older Sammy, a brilliant nod to the blues band that came before him. The only question mark I had on this film was the part where they're driving down the road. Sammy's playing the guitar with one of the twins. Appears to be shot on an LED wall. I didn't know if that was a nod to rear projection scenes of yesteryear to fit the time period, or because they were using such heavy cameras that was the best way to shoot that scene. If you have thoughts on that, please let me know. Other than that, highly recommend Sinners. Let me know if it made your best 2025 list, what worked, what didn't. Did you like the acting, the directing, the camera choices? Do you think it's worthy of an Oscar? And if you'd like to know more about my studio build out here in Texas, check out the links in the description box. Until next time.
We've been gone a long time. We back now.